How to promote your Facebook page with 5 simple steps. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be discussing the 5 steps that you can take to promote your Facebook page, how you're going to make these actionable, and how this is going to actually boost the performance of your page. So let's jump right in. Now, before we get started, I'm going to tell you guys the 5 steps so you guys have a basic idea of what we're going to do today. Firstly, the first and foremost goal is to have a clear goal. What are you trying to accomplish with your Facebook page? Are you trying to get more customers on your site? Are you trying to get more engagement? Are you trying to gather leads? Are you trying to get more conversion? You need to have a really specific goal in mind for your Facebook page. For, let's say, an e-commerce site, let's say I have an e-commerce site and I am also promoting it via Facebook. So for that, I want to be able to draw in more leads. So that's my main purpose. Conversions is not going to be the main purpose. Getting more leads is the main purpose. So have a really well-defined goal for your Facebook page. The second thing is we're going to be implementing strategies such as Facebook groups, similar niche pages, optimization for SEO, as well as Facebook ads as the 4 primary ways that we're going to be promoting our Facebook page. And these 4 strategies, when actioned together, form a really great cumulative effect on the performance of your page. However, if you do one thing and you skip out on the rest, it might not be as effective as if you had done everything together. So let's get started. Firstly, we have Facebook pages. So how can Facebook pages be promoted in Facebook groups? Well, in the form of engagement. Now, this does not mean spam. This does not mean, talking about your page. This means genuine engagement. For example, if I search for fashion over here, you will see there are a bunch of different groups for fashion, okay? You're going to go into groups on the left. And once you go onto groups on the left, you're going to see a bunch of different groups. Then you can go into city over here and you can select a specific city. For example, I am looking to promote my brand within Toronto. Let's say I have a brick and mortar store in Toronto and I'm trying to get my name out there over there. So I can search for a specific location as well. After that, you're going to see a bunch of different groups. However, if you click on certain groups, they are going to be locked like this. So they're going to be displayed as private. So to be able to make this easier, simply turn on this selection where it says public groups. So you're able to view public groups. Now, after that, you're going to open up these groups and you're going to ensure that these are active groups. If these are groups that no one is, talking in or talking about, then you don't need to necessarily engage in them. You want to go into specific groups where people are still actively using the groups to buy, sell, or talk about stuff. And after that, what you're going to do is you're going to genuinely engage. This does not mean that you're just going to talk about your own page, your own product. No. Instead, you have to talk about whatever the people are talking about. Let's say that there is this particular, image, okay? They have just posted this in terms of photography. So you can just comment on that. Okay, these proportions look good, or the silhouette was such a 90s silhouette, or this reminds me of the 70s. You need to leave a genuine comment on a genuine post in Facebook groups. You need to, if you're making your own posts, they cannot always be about your own brand. You need to ensure that you're talking about other people, you're talking about what's happening, you're being able to see the tone of the conversation that is going about in that group, and you're able to interact with them accordingly. You guys can see this group is primarily about modeling, this one is about buying and selling. So you want to engage in these groups. Now you can search for any niche. For example, I just want to search for community, okay? And once I search for community, I can click on groups on the left. Once I click on groups, I will click on city. I can choose the city. If you are located in a city where you're looking to sell, you can simply select that particular option of near me, and the area near you will be displayed. Now you will see a bunch of different groups for Toronto, okay? And you can go on ahead and join one of these groups. You can see there are a bunch of different groups that are available, and there are a bunch of different people talking in them, and you can engage in these groups. This is just one strategy that you can use. Now, moving on towards our second strategy, that is similar niches. I have a e-commerce store that is trying to sell products. To be able to understand the type of customers that I'm going to get, the audience that I'm trying to build, I need to be able to follow other pages to see other pages that are similar. So I wouldn't target, these international brands. These are too high up. You're not going to be able to get the same level of engagement on your posts as they are getting. But you want to find a similar competitor and you want to analyze their page. So let's say that I am trying to go after a brand called Rare. So this is a makeup brand, but let's say that I have a cosmetic brand as well and I'm trying to, get a similar result as to their brand. So what you're going to do is you're going to see the type of posts that they are making. This is competitor analysis. And because Facebook is so public and open about everything, you can actually see what they're posting, how they're posting it, what are the tags they're using, how are they setting everything up. So you can take inspiration from some of the trends they are following. You can take inspiration from all these different types of posts that they are creating, and you can create your own. You will see that they are collaborating with a bunch of different organizations. They have these really cute campaigns. You can see they have a mini bag that is trending. So you can create posts and create different products that are going to be able to compete with your competitors that are similar to your competitors. And this actually has a really, really large effect as compared to just joining groups and engaging in groups. Because when you're directly competing, when you have neck and neck posts, they are going to perform better. Now, moving on towards our third strategy, that is optimization for SEO. Now, this is something that is going to go a bit in detail, but if you go onto your Facebook page and you go onto professional dashboard on the left, you will get a professional dashboard. But even better is that if you open up your Meta Business Suite from the bottom left. Once you open up your Meta Business Suite, you're going to have your content on the left. You will have a planner on the left as well, where you can plan your content. And then you have insights. Insights are really important. So you will get a overall insight of how your content is performing. Now, how can you include SEO optimization in that? Well, whenever you're scheduling content, you can do A/B testing on the left, where you see what type of content performs better. Additionally, you can also go into Google Analytics. So just go on to Google and search for Google Analytics, and you will see Analytics Tools and Solutions. Click on Get Started Today or just click on Sign into Analytics, and you will see Google Analytics is a free to use tool that anyone can use. And you can even just search for, your specific product. And a better tool to use for this is Google Trends. Instead of using Google Analytics, which might be a bit more complicated, you can just search on Google Trends for these specific trends that are going on. So let's say I want to search about fashion. I can search for this terminology. I can choose a particular nation as well and see the overall interest that is being displayed for that query. And you can go on ahead and see what are the related topics and queries and include all of those wordings, include all of those keywords within your posts, within your content, and within the overall page branding that you are building. Now, time for our last step, which is Facebook ads. So, in your Meta content, in your Meta Business Suite, you're going to see a section called Ads on the left. You can go into Ads and click on Get Started. To get started with ads on Meta, these are really easy to set up, and you can set up your particular type of ad that you want to set up. So if you are looking for conversions, leads, you can choose that and proceed from there. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.